Hey, how's it going, guys? In today's video, we have a little bit of a tailgate unboxing. This is typically where I do my unboxings, and I just got something pretty cool in the mail. I'm super excited to get this open and show you what I got, so let's just get into it. Gonna whip out the Umnumzon to get this box open. Freaking love this knife. It's definitely one of the best knives ever made, and we're using it to pop open a box with, well, another knife, because that's just the never-ending cycle that we go through as collectors. Alright, so just getting into this box, we have a little thank you note from Urban Cutlery, which is where I bought the knife. Looks like they threw in a free pink microfiber towel, which is always a nice touch. I love when a retailer includes just a little gift. It's kind of nice. Alright, so getting into the really important stuff, we have a couple things. So starting off with this guy. This is the certificate of authenticity. It's also going to go over the model and some of the specs, mainly the actual blade steel and any little special items that are included on the specific model that you bought. Alright, so let's pop this thing open. And here it is. I am super excited to have this finally. So I've wanted something from Sharp By Design for a very long time, and something just came up where I got a pretty big piece of news from a family member, and I found it, kind of fitting to buy something nice. Just take a look at this beautiful blade. So we got titanium scales, of course, with the marble G10 overlays, a 3D milled titanium clip, an M390 blade with a gigantic fuller in it. The blade is actually surprisingly large as well. It is a 4-inch M390 blade, and that action is insane. It feels like a tank. There's something about this. There's just like this overwhelming feeling of quality that you get from this. It feels dense. It just feels quality. It's just a really nice feeling. So let's see what else we got. So we obviously have some jimping. This really nice full-size handle. Like I said, the blade is 4 inches. The overall length is just under 9 inches total. There's something about the blade. It's insane. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be as big as it is. And we'll do some size comparisons to a couple of our favorites, including the Chris Reeve Knives Umnumzon, the Machine Wise Mojave, and then we'll also have the small Sebenza 21. So as you can see, this thing is huge. It just dwarfs everything that I threw up on the table here. So it's pretty insane. It is a gigantic knife, and yeah, there's just something about it that I really like. Like I said, I've wanted one of these for a very long time. It really is the little things. So as you can see there, we have a steel lock bar insert, which kind of protrudes out, making it a lot easier to actually disengage that lock. And then another really cool feature is that with these marble G10 overlays and/or inlays, they kind of have a double purpose. So not only are they aesthetically pleasing, they're also functional. Specifically on the lock side, they kind of overlay on top of the lock bar, acting as a over travel stop as well, which is always a nice touch. And as you can see, this factory edge is just razor sharp. There's just something about this knife, like I said, from the blade shape to just the overall feeling of quality that you're getting. I mean, from the pocket clip to the backspacer to they're just G10 inlays, and they just look amazing. Probably should have mentioned that this knife was designed by Brian Nadeau. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And it's a masterclass. There's every little detail, even like the little relief cuts in the lock bar to the 3D, milled titanium clip. It's just like a perfect knife, ultimately. There's just something about it. The pivot looks amazing. The pivot screws, I'm not even sure. It looks like it's a proprietary screw piece, which is fine with me. There's absolutely no blade play on this at all. I've actually had this in my pocket for like the last couple days, and I've been really enjoying it. One other thing I could say is the action is very confident. When you deploy the knife with the flipper, it flies out with a good amount of force. And it it kind of resembles that of a Chris Reeve action. It's very hydraulic. It feels very controlled, but it's very satisfying when you actually deploy the knife. This is definitely going to be one of the more special pieces in my collection. I might have mentioned it earlier. I got some really cool news the other day, and typically I try to buy something really nice when I get some good news, like I did the other day. So this is going to be a very special knife that's going to stay around for a while. It will be carried. It will be used because I have no intention of getting rid of it ever. So let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you on the next one. See ya.